is high. Deuce is low. Ball is right. And win the dough on Card Sharks.
And here's the host of Card Sharks, Alex Mayrose.
Thank you very much, Joe, Harold, and everybody else. Thank you for that wonderful applause. I really appreciate it. Welcome, everybody, to Card Sharks, a game of decisions where you can win a fortune on the turn of a single card. I am your host, Alex Mayrose, and we already dealt out the cards before on the show. Let's meet our two Card Sharks for today. It's our returning champion, Adam Oliver, and challenger, Connor Mayrose. Welcome, guys.
Hi.
Hi, Alex. Thanks for having us.
No problem. Let's meet our champion who has $18,550 in his pocket, and this is his third day here. So would you like to tell us about yourself?
Well, sure. Once again, my name is Adam Oliver. I work as a sales associate at Academy Sports and Outdoors for a living. And for whenever I'm home, I sometimes run my fantasy wrestling league called the Oliver Wrestling Association.
Very nice to hear. And I must remind you that if you can win 2 more games, including this one right here, if you win this one and 2 more games, you're going to be driving on in this brand new truck. Gerald Harold, would you like to tell us about that truck he'll be driving in, hopefully?
It's the 2016 Toyota Tacoma SR. Comes with standard equipment with fabric trim seats, 16-inch style steel wheels, backup camera, power windows and locks, deck rail system, and N-Tune audio. This truck is worth $23,300. Back to you, Alex.
Thank you very much for that information about the Toyota Tacoma. Yep, this could be the first truck ever won here on Card Sharks if he can win 5 games. But will Connor Mayrose dethrone him as champion? That's our challenger, by the way. Welcome, Connor.
Hi, and thank you for having me.
No problem. We're delighted to have you here. Tell us about yourself if you'd like to.
Oh, sure. My name is Connor Mayrose. I am 23 years old. I am a singer, a YouTuber, a video game player. I'm from Brooklyn, New York. I love hanging out with friends and Skype friends. And I love game shows. And yeah, I love Card Sharks too.
That's very nice to hear. So you both cut the cards?
Yep. Love it.
All right, and I think everybody knows how to play, all right?
Yes, I am
Yes.
ready.
All right, then let's just get on with the game. The first question always goes to the champion, and that will be you, Adam. So here's the first question of Game 1. We asked 100 people, Adam, if most citizens in a town wanted legalized prostitution, should they get it? How many of these people said yes? If they wanted prostitution to be legal, should they get it?
Well, I think it's kind of like a solid borderline number. I'm gonna say like about 48.
40 out of 100 people say that they want legalized prostitution and they should get it. Connor, do you think that's higher or lower than 48?
Pretty interesting. I think it might be a lower number.
You say
So
lower.
I'm going to go lower.
All right, you're going to say lower. Excuse me. The actual number of people say if most citizens in the town wanted legalized prostitution, they should get it is 71. It's not lower. It's higher.
Oh, wow.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
It is interesting. All right, Adam. You won the question. You have the right to change this card. Your first card is a 7.
I think I'm gonna play it and go higher.
Wow, he's a gambler on the 7. Higher than a 7 it is. Yes, it's a 10.
I'm gonna go lower.
Lower than a 10 it is. A 7 again.
Oh.
I think I'm gonna freeze on that one.
Alright, he's going to freeze on the 7. This 7 becomes his new base card. He needs 2 cards to win. And Connor, this second question goes to you.
Okay.
We asked 100 women, have you talked your millionaire son out of a fortune hunter? How many of these 100 women said yes, they talked their son out of a fortune hunter?
Wow, this is interesting again. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure some do and some don't, so probably might be like a between numbers, so I think I'll say 51.
You say 51 out of 100 women say they talked to their millionaire son out of a fortune hunter. Adam, do you think that's higher or lower than 51?
I think it's gonna be lower.
You say it's lower. I was going to say a little bit lower, but he just said lower. Alright. The actual number of women say they talked their millionaire son out of a fortune hunter is 6. It's much lower.
Whoa. Wow.
Alright, Adam, you have the 7. You can play this 7 or you can change it.
I think I'm gonna change it.
Now he's going to change to 7. You must play this card and it's a 10.
I'll go lower.
Lower than a 10, it is an 8.
Freeze.
Gonna play it safe, only needs 1 card to win. Adam, this third question goes to you. We asked 100 police women, Adam. Has a male police officer refused work with you? How do these police women say yes, a male police officer refused to work for them?
I think all officers like to work with each other, and I think it's gonna be kind of a low number. I'm gonna say that it's about 28.
You say 28 out of 100 police women say that a male officer refused to work for you. Connor, do you think that's higher or lower than 28?
I'm going to guess lower.
You're going to guess lower. I will tell you that the actual number of policewomen said that a male officer refused to work for them is 22. It's slightly lower.
All right.
Kind of interesting if you tell me. Connor, your first card is a 4.
Ooh, okay. I'm going to play it, and I'm going to go higher.
You go higher than a 4. It is an 8.
Ooh, okay. I am going to freeze.
All right, he needs 3 cards to win, and this is the 4th and final question of Game 1. Somebody must win this on the play of the cards. And Connor, this 4th and final question goes to you. We asked 100 third graders, have you ever had to wait hours for Dad to put together a toy that says easily assembled? How many of these third graders said yes, that they had to wait hours for their dad to put a toy that says easily assembled?
Ooh. I'm sure some do, some don't, so I'm gonna go half. I'll guess, I'm sure 52 graders would do it. Third graders.
52 third graders, you mean, right?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, 52 third graders.
All right, I just want to be specific because 52 graders doesn't make sense. But anyway, 52.
I know, yeah. Oops.
Hey, it's all right, it's all right. Everybody makes mistakes. Adam, do you think that's higher or lower than 52?
I think it's a pretty good guess, and I think it's gonna be slightly higher.
You say slightly higher. The actual number of third graders said they had to wait hours for their dad to put together a toy that says easily assembled is 72. It's higher.
Ooh. Wow.
Adam, here's the situation. You have an 8. You only need 1 card to win, and Connor needs 3 cards to win. You could choose to play this, or you can change it, or you can pass it to Connor. If you play this and make a mistake, He wins the first game in $500. If you get this card right, you'll win the game in $500. If he makes a mistake, though, you win the game in $500. So what would you like to do? Play or pass?
I think I would like to play it and I would like to change it.
Alright, he's going to change the 8, which is now a jack.
I'm gonna go lower.
For the first game at $500. Lower than a jack. No, it's a duplicate. And Connor, you win the first game at $500. Very good, Connor.
Thank you.
No problem. So you have $500. If you win the next game, you'll dethrone Adam Oliver and you'll become the new champion and have $1,000 total and play the money cards. So, Adam, this is make or break for you. And we will find out if Adam will be dethroned as champion when we come back after a short commercial break for game 2. So we'll be right back. We're back with our program. Connor Mayrose has won $500 in the first game. If he can win one more, he'll become the new champion and have $1,000 total in his pocket. So, Adam, once again, this is make or break for you. We already dealt out brand new decks of cards for game 2. And Adam, this first question of game 2 goes to you. Pay close attention. We asked 100 people. What the hell? Oh. That was weird. Anyways, we asked 100 people, Adam. Do you approve of having non-violent convincees to work without pay to help the poor and elderly? How many of these people said yes, they approve of having non-violent convincees to work without pay to help the poor and elderly?
I think that's usually like a good deed for people, and I think those type of people would like to help them out. I think it's gonna be a sort of a high number. I would probably say about 62.
62 out of 100 people, you say? Connor, do you think that's higher or lower than 62?
I'm gonna guess lower.
You say lower than 62.
Yeah.
The actual number of people say that they approve of having non-violent convincees to work without pay to help the poor and elderly is 86. It's not lower, it's higher.
Oh, wow.
So that means Adam gets the first crack at the cards. Your first card is a 10.
I'm gonna play and go lower.
Playing the 10, going lower. It is no, an ace. That dreaded ace. You lose that card, going back to his base card, and Connor gets a free shot and that's a 5.
Okay. I'm gonna go higher.
Higher than a 5, it is a 9.
Very risky. I'm gonna freeze.
Alright, he's going to freeze on a 9. That becomes his new base card. And Connor, this next question goes to you.
Okay.
We asked 100 senior citizen women. If a woman falls out of love with her husband, but they continue to stay good friends, should they stay married? How many of these 100 senior citizen women say yes? If a woman falls out of love with their husband, but they continue to stay good friends, should they stay married?
Well, I'm sure some do, some don't, so I'm going to go in the 50 number, so I'm going to say 53.
53 out of 100 senior citizen women say that they should stay friends if they lost their love with their husband. Adam, do you think that's higher or lower than 53?
I'm gonna say that it's higher.
You say it's higher than 53. The actual number of senior citizen women say that they should stay married if they fall in love with their husband but continue to stay good friends is 67. It is higher.
Oh, wow. Good.
Yep, very good, Adam. You have the 10. Would you like to keep it or change it?
I think I'll play this again and I'll go lower.
Let's see. Lower than a 10 it is. No, it's a duplicate. So that means you lose that card. And Connor, you have a free shot at the 9.
Okay. Lower.
Lower than the 9 it is. No, the king.
Oh.
You also lose that card. And Adam, this next question goes to you. And this is an educated guess. What percentage of cars sold in Japan were American cars? What percentage of cars sold in Japan were American cars?
I believe it's gonna be like a relatively high percentage. I'm gonna be guessing around like 70.
70%, you say?
Yep, 70%.
All right. Connor, do you think that's higher or lower than 70%?
Yeah, this is a good guess. I think it might be higher than that, so I'm gonna go higher.
All right, you're going to say higher. You're going to be surprised with this answer that the actual percentage of cars sold in Japan were American cars was 0%. It's not higher, it's lower.
Oh.
Wow.
Whoa.
0.
Yeah,
Wow.
0.
Wow.
I know, surprising.
Goodness.
So, Adam, you still have the 10. So far, it's not doing you good. Would you like to play it or change it?
Well, I think I'm ready to change that 10.
And now he's going to change the 10, which is now a queen. Good decision.
Beautiful. Lower.
Lower than the queen it is. Oh my goodness, it's the king.
Oh.
Even if you didn't change it, it wouldn't matter, unfortunately. So you lose that card once again, and once again, Connor, you have a free shot at the 9.
Okay. I'm gonna go lower.
With the odds lower than a 9, a 10. Oh man.
Oh.
Huh, these cards are not treating you guys nice. So, this is the fourth and final question of Game 2. Once again, somebody must win this at the play of the cards. And Connor, his fourth and final question goes to you. So, no matter what happens, somebody's going to win this after this question. And it's another educated guess. How many of the 50 U.S. states have more cows than people? How many of the 50 U.S. states have more cows than people?
Wow. I'm sure that some states do and some states don't. So I'm gonna say I'm gonna say 50.
You're going to say all 50 states.
Yeah.
All right, 50 states. So, Adam, there's only one option you can say.
Yeah, it's lower.
It's lower. And then once again, there's the buzzing sound. Well, I will tell you that the actual answer is 10. It is lower. I think you know what the situation, Adam, is. So would you like me to explain it to you, or would you like to make a choice?
I think I've been in this boat before. I know I got like a good card, and Connor doesn't quite have a good card, so Connor, it's yours.
All right, so let me remind you that if you win this, you'll be the new champion. If not, we're going to go into a tie game. So, is this next card higher or lower than a 9?
Okay. I'm gonna go lower.
All right, once again, lower than a 9, a 7.
All right. Let's see. I'm gonna go higher.
All right, with the odds higher than 7, an ace.
Oh, perfect. Lower.
For the championship, lower than the ace, just a 6. You're the new champion.
Thank you.
You're welcome. $1,000 total.
All right. Good game.
Yes, it sure was. Adam, you were a
Again,
great
Adam.
champion here on Card Sharks, and unfortunately, your run has ended. But you'll be taking home $19,050.
Good job, Adam.
Alright, we'll see you again on a future episode. Alright, Connor, congratulations on being the new champion. You have $1,000 total, and are you ready to win $40,000 in the money cards?
Yes.
Alright, so what are you going to do with $40,000 if you win it?
I will use it for sometimes myself, sometimes for my family. Give it to some charities, churches, organizations.
That's very nice to hear. So, before we get to the money cards, we're going to take time out for right now to set everything up for the money cards. And when we come back, we'll see if Connor Mayrose can become the first ever to run the board for $40,000. So, we'll be right back after this commercial message. I'm back with our champion, our new champion that is, Connor Mayrose, who has $1,000 in his pocket and now is getting ready to hopefully run the board for $40,000 in the money cards. Connor, you cut the cards?
Yes.
Then let's head to the money cards. And as you know, the $1,000 you won in the main game is yours to keep no matter what happens. We're going to give you brand new money, and this time you're going to bet that money. We're going to start you on the bottom level of $200, 3 cards on the bottom line, bet that as you will. When you move up to the second level, we'll give you another $900 and 3 more cards. Keep in mind that your minimum bets are $50 until you get to the final card, the big bet, where you must bet at least half of your dollars. And if you get a duplicate, it's no win nor loss, it's just a push. We'll just carry your bet over. Any questions?
No, we're good.
Alright, then let's give the man $200. And let's see if you
Okay.
can turn that into $40,000 if you play your cards right. Your first card is a jack.
Ooh, good card. I am going to bet $100,
Alright, half the money.
and I'm going to go lower.
Alright, playing it safe. Half the money, $100, lower than the jack. It is a 9. $300 and a 9. What do you like to do?
Would it be alright if I change that card?
Sure. You want to?
Yes, please.
Alright, he's going to change the 9. It's now a queen.
Perfect. I like this.
Good.
Okay. I'm going to. I have $300, right?
Yes.
Okay. I am going to bet $100 again.
Oh, conservative, huh?
Yep. And this time I'm going to go lower.
All right. I'm not trying to steal you away from betting conservatively or all of it, but $100. Don't worry, folks. I'm not that type of person. So $100 just to verify.
No problem.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to go lower.
$100. Oh, if I can, hold on a sec. $100 lower than the queen. It's a deuce. $400 on a card you can't lose.
Ooh, wow. Okay. Might as well bet all of it and go higher.
Of course. $400 higher than 2? Yes, it's an 8. You have $800. We're going to move the 8 up to the next level, give you an extra $900. You have $1,700 and an 8.
Yeah, I don't like the card, so I'm going to go change it.
All right, the 8 becomes a jack.
I'm going to change it to $500.
Okay, it's a big bet on a jack. $500 and
I'm going to go lower.
okay, $500 lower than a jack it is. It's a deuce. $2,200 and a card you can't lose.
All right. Okay, so now I'm going to bet all of it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go higher.
Of course. All of it harder than 2? Yes, it's an 8. $4,400 and an 8.
Okay, awesome.
Hmm?
I I am going to go $1,000,
Wow.
and I'm going to go higher.
Okay. That's against the odds. $1,000. Higher than an 8? No, it's a 7, and you're down to $3,400. We moved the card up to the big bet. Do you want it?
Okay, I'm going to change it, please.
All right. I don't blame you there. Now, I must remind you must bet at least $1,700 on the turn of this card. Well, it's slightly better, but not by much. It's a 6.
Okay. I'm going to bet $2,100.
Okay, $2,100.
And I am going to go higher.
All right. $2,100. Higher than a 6? It's a jack! And so far, your total winnings is $6,100. Yes,
I'll take it.
I'd take any type of money too, as long as it's like at least $2,500 in my opinion. Or at least $1,000. So Connor, so this is your first game. If you can win 4 more games, you'll drive off in a new vehicle that we will reveal on the next episode of Card Sharks. So Connor, you'll be facing off a brand new challenger on the next episode of Card Sharks. Are you ready?
Yes.
Alright, but unfortunately we're out of time for today.
Okay.
So, thank you very much for watching another exciting episode of Card Sharks. Join me next time where Connor Mayrose faces off a brand new challenger. So from all of us here at Game Show Entertainment, good day.